Welcome, young traveler. Have you come to peruse my shop of books and wares? Well, take a seat while I tell you a tale of love, loss, and how the community came together to celebrate a single person's endless struggle for one terrible weapon. This is the story of the Vortex Vanquisher guy and his struggles of obtaining his one dream weapon. Our story begins with something rather insignificant to the story as a whole. On December 1st, 2020, a character released by the name of Zhongli, the Geo Archon of Liyue Harbor. He was a much anticipated character that, sadly, didn't live up to the hype. Many people felt as though he was lacking in utility and survivability. The public outrage became so bad that MiHoYo had to release a formal apology as well as 2 reworks, one for the element of Geo and one for Zhongli himself. These 2 reworks wouldn't release until February 3rd, changing him from a niche pick to an unkillable god. He became capable of surviving the harshest of enemies without even needing good artifacts. With this change, many people begged for a Zhongli rerun. So, MiHoYo delivered. Nearly 5 months after his first debut, they released his banner once again. Although the release was mostly appreciated, there was a problem that one person noticed. They never released his signature weapon alongside his rerun. You may be wondering, what is a signature weapon? Well, long story short, a signature weapon is a weapon that is theoretically the best in-slot weapon for that character and was specifically made to work perfectly with that character's kit. It would seem odd for them to not release Zhongli's best weapon with his release. I mean, MiHoYo obviously loves money. It's not like they wouldn't want a desperate gamer to get the best weapon for debatably the best character in the game, right? Let's rewind back to December of 2020. Zhongli's banner releases, and alongside it is the Vortex Vanquisher, Zhongli's signature weapon. The weapon's passive reads as follows. Increases shield strength by 20%. Scoring hits on opponents increases attack by 4% for 8 seconds. Max 5 stacks. Only occurs once every 0.3 seconds. While protected by a shield, this attack increase effect is increased by 100%. Just glancing at the weapon, it's obvious it was built for him. Sadly though, it was built for pre-buffed Zhongli. After making his shield near indestructible, there's no need for the 20% buff Vortex Vanquisher provided. So, the only thing Vortex Vanquisher has going for it is the damage buff. Right? Well, just a mere 3 months later, another character came out by the name of Hu Tao. With Hu Tao's release came her signature weapon, the Staff of Homa. The Staff of Homa's passive reads as followed. HP increased by 20%. Additionally, provides an attack bonus based on 0.8% of the wielder's max HP. When the wielder's HP is less than 50%, this attack bonus is increased by an additional 1% of max HP. That's right, the Staff of Homa provides both an HP buff as well as a DPS buff based off of the max missing HP. The reason the HP increase is so important is because Zhongli's abilities scale off of max HP, including his shield. That means the Staff of Homa provides a boost to every one of Zhongli's abilities, as well as an even greater damage boost than the Vortex Vanquisher ever could. Not only does it do that, but it also has a massive 66% crit damage bonus, absolutely free. It's easy to say that the Staff of Homa is by far the better option for Zhongli between the two, and MiHoYo knew that. With the release of the Staff of Homa, they quietly power crept the weapon a mere 3 months after its release and refused to rerun the weapon, fearing nobody would buy it. Well, almost nobody. Enter our knight in shining armor, our main character, our Chad amongst men. The one, the only, Mafuyu. His About Me section reads as followed. He, him, I cosplay sometimes. Down bad, horny on main. Alright, okay. He's a degen like the rest of us, okay? Heroes can also have flaws, you know. On April 25th, Mafuyu released his first Vortex Vanquisher post, this post being shortly after the 1.5 livestream. It's a fairly simple post. Yo, where the fuck is the Vortex Vanquisher, bro? Nobody knew the extent of Mafuyu's madness, and how far he was willing to go to obtain a single copy of the Vortex Vanquisher. But first, a word from our sponsors. Join my stream, 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 join my stream. 2 days later, he made another 2 posts. Then, another 4. This trend continued nearly every day throughout the entire month of July, with the 9th being his most productive day, posting an absolutely astounding 11 posts mentioning the Vortex Vanquisher in some context. One of these messages reads as follows: "It's the one weapon that I need. I shall dedicate my entire existence to a Vortex Vanquisher rerun." And dedicate his entire existence he did. Day after day, post after post, he relentlessly begged miHoYo to deliver to him a Vortex Vanquisher. Months passed, weapon banners flew by with no Vortex Vanquisher in sight. Slowly, his post began obtaining some traction. People started replying to him. It's not even as good as a few 5-star poll arms, I comments, I always see you talking about Vortex. They should. Okay, I'm curious. Hope you get it soon. I believe in Vortex Vanquisher supremacy. With each marketing stunt sent by miHoYo came an immediate reply by Mafuyu. No. By this time, he was no longer referred to as Mafuyu. After dedicating hundreds of posts to his cause, he obtained the title, the Vortex Vanquisher Guy. Just so you know how dedicated this person was, I grabbed a random month and counted how many posts he made concerning the Vortex Vanquisher. From August 1st to August 31st, he made 61 posts. That's one post away from making an average of 2 posts a day. The anniversary for the Vortex Vanquisher came and went with no drop in sight. But something was different during this time. There were faint whispers in the walls, the humming of possible Vortex Vanquisher rerun, the first of its kind. After months of hopeless pleading, this was the first time Mafuyu had hope. That was when, on December 29th, he received notification of Vortex Vanquisher rerun and released this picture to commemorate the occasion. The Twitter community flocked around the Vortex Vanquisher guy, celebrating an incredible win for an over 1-year battle. Mafuyu had mentioned his previous concerns about not having enough money to whale for an R5 of the weapon, but that didn't stop the community from attempting to donate him the funds to do so. It became such a problem that he had to make a public announcement on how he felt about taking donations. I've been receiving some DMs about this, so I'd like to address it here. I will not be taking any money from any of you for the Vortex Vanquisher summons. That seems kinda selfish or something, I don't know. I will be spending my own money for the polearm, but thanks for the offers. As the days approached, so did his excitement. With mere hours remaining, he counted them down. 48 hours. 24 hours. The entire community sat on bated breath awaiting our hero's triumphant call. On January 25th, the day of the rerun, he streamed his reaction, commemorating the end of an era.
Alright, we got this. Imagine if we pull a 5-star though. Oh wait, what the fuck? What? Okay, wait. Imagine. Okay. Damn, this is a late night stream. I can't be loud, dude. Bro, Vortex, come on. Come here. Come here. Oh my. What? What? What can I say? I am the Vortex Vanquisher guy.
Afterwards, Mafuyu's messages regarding the Vortex Vanquisher became distant and far in between. He even started to speak on how he felt about being labeled as the Vortex Vanquisher guy. Since the creation of this video, his last post in regards to the Vortex Vanquisher was made on May the 2nd. If I were to regret one thing when making this video, it would be the inability to show just how many messages he sent. Or I could just make the background me scrolling through all the messages and hide just how endless these messages seem to be. Or I could just count them and label each of them by month. I did all of that. For the first month, he posted only twice. After that, he took a break, probably thinking that the weapon would be dropped next banner. When that didn't happen, he posted 6 in June, followed by 52 in July. This is the month when things started to ramp up. Next is 61 in August, 36 in September, 73 in October, 60 for November, and as for the anniversary month, a whopping 81 posts were made. Now is when we get into the rerun month. 37 posts were made before obtaining his Excalibur, and another 13 were made after, making that month a total of 50 posts. February is another 14, followed by 1 March, 6 April, and 1 May. 443 posts were made in total, and 408 were made before obtaining the weapon. Remember, he didn't start posting religiously until June. In those 7 months, he posted enough to release 1.118 posts every day for an entire year. One can only imagine how many posts he would have made if he started back in January. Though his title as the Vortex Vanquisher guy has now been retired, his presence is still missed in every MiHoYo comment section to this day. As a final goodbye to his once proud legacy, how about we read some of the comments on the Twitter post made by MiHoYo revealing a Vortex Vanquisher rerun, shall we? Alright, so here we are at the Vortex Vanquisher rerun banner. Now let's scroll down and read some comments, and hopefully I won't get any MiHoYo dick on my screen. So let's see here. Vortex Vanquisher guy can rest. These motherfuckers are gonna slap Vortex Vanquisher on Zhongli just because it looks better aesthetically on him than Homa, aren't they? And what you gonna do if they did so, Riley? Like the straight up call out right here, calling out the man's name. Gotta check his whole career. Sometimes the side chick ain't even a chick, it's a Vortex Vanquisher. Literally everyone is here for Mafuyu, let's go. I'm only here to see that Vortex Vanquisher guy's reaction and his tears of happiness after seeing this post. Hope he gets it. He is way too dedicated for that weapon. How many tweets has everyone been asking for this weapon? This whole reply section is just congratulating Mafuyu Beto. It's utterly hilarious. Vortex Vanquisher, you will be mine. Manifest this into existence. Good luck, bestie. I wish I was rich. There's so many characters and weapons I want that I'll never get, no matter how many banners I skip. Congratulations, Vortex Vanquisher guy, he got it. Do I dare click this? Yeah. Wow, segs. What does it even mean? That's cool. That would be sick weapon design.